Hey guys, it's me back with another video as promised. So today I wanted to do a story time. As you can see by the title, this is a story time about when I snuck out of the house. Not specifically my house. Not specifically my house, but my best friend's house. So if you guys want to hear about that story, stay tuned. Okay guys, so let's get started into the juicy things that I used to do when I was younger. So it was like your normal day. I was basically going to spend a night over at my best friend's house, which I love because when I'm home, let me tell you guys something. My mom, the way that she is, she worries about everything. So therefore, her being worried about everything, literally, like, if I'm going to, I don't know, downstairs to pick up a package, I have to let her know, or else she'll have heart failure the second I don't answer my phone and she can't find me. So yeah, like, my mom is a worry wart. So anyway, I would love to go over my best friend's house back then, like, because honestly, well, she's not my best friend now, but back then I was about 15, you guys. So I love going over her house because her mom was like, I don't want to say that her mom was loose or anything like that, but she was just like, you know, your kids or whatever, you go have fun, play outside, whatever. So her mom was, you know, she was like that. So yeah, so I loved going over there. So anyway, we went over there, and at the time there was a guy that she had a crush on, and he lived literally next door to her. So we every time I was over there, or even when I wasn't, like, he would like come over her house and hang out with her because she had a sister and she also had a little brother. Her sister was older than her and her brother was younger. So he would come over not only to like hang out with her or anything like that, but he would come to hang out with her sister and hang out with her little brother. They would like play video games, watch TV, listen to music, whatever, you know, the regular stuff that kids freaking do. So anyway, he also had a brother, the guy next door. So let's see, at the time he was, I want to say we were all about the same age. So I don't think we were 16, because I kind of remember my 16th birthday, and I think it was way before that. We had to be like 14 or 15. We were in high school. Was it the beginning of high school? Yeah, we had just started high school. So yeah. So anyway, we were all hanging out at her house. Oh wait, hold on. So on top of that, his brother was fine, okay? He was so freaking tall. Like, that boy was tall. Brownish hair, almost like a sandy, not blonde, but like a sandy brown or whatever. And it was long and it was curly. Oh my god, he was so cute. I'm gonna say that's the one that I had a crush on. I'm gonna call him Tommy. So the one that I liked was named Tommy, and then the one that my best friend liked, his name is let's call him Chucky. So yeah, so I liked Tommy and she liked Chucky. So now it was like the story is a little weird because she was like wishy-washy. We're not friends anymore or whatever like that, but she what am I gonna call, let's call her Susie. So Susie was like a wishy-washy, I don't know, like she was a good friend, and then it was like she wasn't a good friend. Like, there was even a time when there was this guy that another friend had liked of mine, you know, and somehow we all ended up hanging out together and going to her house. She ended up having a makeout session with him, and we're all in the room, and it was like some whole thing where he was like tapping me on my shoulder for us to start doing something, all three of us together. Listen, if you guys want to hear about that, like, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up, just so that I know, and let me know down in the comments that you want to know about that story time. So anyway, back to the point, because I be getting off the subject real easy. So anyway, So Tommy and Chucky came over to Susie's house, and we're all hanging out or whatever. And anyway, we get to like this time where we're all just talking. It was just me, Susie, and Tommy. So he starts like talking, like, you know, he's 16 or 17, whatever age he was. He was older than us, and he's in a room obviously with girls. Oh, and she kind of made a name for herself. So yeah, she was like, I don't want to say the neighborhood thought she wasn't that, but she was just like, word around was that she was easy, like, you know. So anyway, and no, I was not easy. I was the total opposite of that girl. And if you guys hear any sounds, I don't know, that's upstairs. Anyway, so we're all hanging out, and then we're having a conversation. So he starts talking about he starts talking about like the size of his you know what. Like, what? So, you know, she's on the side and she's all cool. She's just like, yeah, okay, like, then let me see it. And then I'm like, so I'm just quiet. I'm not saying anything. At this point, I'm just looking, whatever. So he's like, no, I can't do that. Like, your mom's in the house, blah, blah, blah. So obviously, I mean, back then, like, I didn't realize it, but he obviously was just trying to get us to come over to his house so that if anything happened, you know, we'd be over there in his space where obviously he won't get in trouble. So anyway, we get to having a conversation about how, oh yeah, I want to see it. And I didn't say that. I was just quiet, as I said, little Miss Innocent. And matter of fact, I actually think he asked. He was like, do you want to see it? I was just like, okay. So anyway, he's like, yeah, well, what are y'all doing later? So she's talking now. Susie's talking, and Susie's like, oh, we don't have nothing to do. Why? And then he's like, you guys could just come over to my house. I'm like, at this point, my heart is just like, boom, 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 boom. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, this is a guy that I like or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not realizing that she's actually flirting with him. And then it's like, but wait, you like his brother, don't you? Long story short, he ends up leaving, him and his brother. And, you know, we're left back now. Now we're talking about it. And I'm like, what are we going to do? So she's like, okay, so we're going to sneak out and go over there for like 10-15 minutes just so that he can show it to us or whatever, and then we'll come back home. So I'm like, okay. I'm excited because obviously I don't do these type of things when I'm at home, and I'm not an only child, but I am the youngest, so I was spoiled. So anyway, it was late. So, oh, and mind you guys, it was cold outside. It was winter, dead winter, and I think I was spending the night on a weekend. So anyway, we go. She's like, oh, it's time to go. Like, let's go real quick or whatever. So she tells her sister, we'll be right back. We're just gonna go over to Tommy and Chucky's house, and we're not staying long. Just make sure that mommy doesn't know that we're gone or whatever. So she's just like, yeah, okay, cool. She was always hating, okay, because Susie and I were best friends, and we were always hanging out, laughing, talking, doing the girly things that we always loved to do. Meanwhile, her sister was kind of like tomboyish or whatever, and she just couldn't really relate to everything that we would always do together. So I guess she must have felt some type of way, the fact that I obviously was like, I don't know, hogging her sister's time. I don't know, whatever, but she kind of had like this thing against me, I guess, or against me and her sister hanging out together. So anyway, yeah, so she told her that, and she said okay. Anyway, then the fun part. Tommy was outside, so he came over to her house or whatever. I don't remember what he came for. That's what had happened. It's not that she was saying it was time to go. It's just that he came to the house for something. I don't know what it was that he came over for. So anyway, he probably was coming over to make sure that we were coming over. So he came to the door or whatever, and I think he had on a hoodie. Freaking freezing cold. So anyway, but I mean, it's not like he lived up the block or 2 blocks away. He literally lived next door. Like, it was a house that she lived in. So we had to go down the steps, go to the next house, walk up the stairs. So we go, and as we're standing at the door, he's trying to find his keys. So she's cold, and so am I. But, you know, Oh, you guys, back then, like, okay, so she was well known for being like that easy girl or whatever. She didn't have a pretty face. That was the word, that she didn't have a pretty face, but she had big boobs and a booty. So yeah. So anyway, as we're standing out there, you know, we're both like, you know, we're cold or whatever. And then he's like, oh, you're cold? So she's like, yeah. And she's like, wrap me up, it's cold. And she literally wraps up in his hoodie, the hoodie that he's wearing. And she's in front of him and she's just like this. And I'm just standing there like, this? Oh my God. So anyway, he finds his keys and then we end up going upstairs. Mind you, this is my first time going to his house. This obviously isn't her first time because she supposedly had a huge crush on Chucky. So anyway, Chucky was upstairs. No, he wasn't there. I don't know where he was, but he wasn't there. So we go upstairs or whatever, and Tommy is playing video games. So we go upstairs and he goes back to sit down and he's playing his game. His room was to the left. And so as we're there, we're chilling, we're talking or whatever, and we're just like, oh my God, like, we gotta go because we're gonna get in trouble if your mom finds out that we're out here. So she's like, yeah, no, okay, all right. So she goes, so are you gonna show us what we came here to see? So I'm like, oh my God. So then he goes, all right. And then he gets up and I'm just like, oh God. So he gets up and he was like, come. So he goes to his room. So I'm like, so we go into the room, whatever, and she's all like, let me see, like, all in his face. Let me see. And I'm just like, in the back, like. Anyway, he's like, okay, wait, let me think of something. And literally, he thought about something for like 5 seconds, and he was like, okay. And he had on these red basketball shorts. You can't tell me nothing, I remember that. And he pulls the shorts. Let me see if I can demonstrate for you guys. Like, so he literally does that, and that freaking thing came out like this. No. Let me stop, I'm kidding. But it was huge, and I had never seen one before ever in my life at the time, like ever. And when I saw it, I was just like, what in the world? Like, where do you put that? So anyway, my friend Susie, she's just like like she was ready to freaking take him down right there. But I'm like, okay, don't you like Chucky? Like, what's happening? So anyway, I think they ended up playing around with each other. Like, literally, I was just like, someone turned the light off, and I think they were hugging each other, and that was about it. And then she came right out. So yeah, so then I was like, we gotta go. She said the same thing, so it's not like it was just me. So anyway, we go. He's like, all right, cool, whatever. So we leave. It's not even like he walked us back to her house. He literally just closes the door as we leave. So we leave and we go, and when we go, her house door is open. So now we're like, oh my God, like, we left the door open. 2 doors that you had to go through in order to get into her house. We go through the first door because obviously it was open already. Then the next one, her mom was standing right there. Oh my gosh. She was just like, where were you? And I'm there like, and I was about to say her real name. And Susie is there like, we had just went next door real quick. I can't even tell you what she was saying because I don't even remember what she was saying. I don't remember what she was saying. I can't even do it. Like, but she was furious. Like, she was so freaking mad. And then she told us to get in the house and that we can't do that ever again because, you know, obviously I'm not her child, and if something were to happen to me. Yeah. So yeah, after that we just stayed in the house and we were like basically talking about the size of his penis. And yeah. We were talking about that, and I think I actually even asked her if she liked him like that or whatever, because apparently that seemed like that's exactly what she definitely like 10. That's what it seemed like. But yeah, you guys, so that's my story of when I snuck out of the house and got caught. As you guys can tell, the most exciting part of that story was obviously when we went next door. So yeah, like, you know, when that was like my first time seeing one. So it's like when that was one of your first times seeing something like that, it's like you don't even really remember the time when you actually got in trouble for it. You just mainly remember the event. So yeah. Anyways, you guys, if you like that story time, give this video a thumbs up. And as I did say, if you would love to see the story time on when Susie was trying to have me join in, yeah, you can give this video a thumbs up. Obviously, I'll see you guys in my next video. Duh.